There's a meeting in my bedroom. Look at this fluffy ass blanket. Or it's the fluffy duvet. You guys need this. Honestly, can I just...
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. Frozen, neck is frozen.
This is the remix. I don't know why that song stuck in my head. Y'all know what I'm singing? Anyone know? Hey honey buns, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here ever, welcome for the first time. I am Meela Vanderbuilt and I usually play this little game called Second Life, but it is a Vlogmas, so you're gonna be seeing a whole lot of me. So get used to it. I have a video for you today that I actually recorded yesterday. I didn't film anything today because it's like 8 p.m. and I'm still in bed and I've been here all day. Like I didn't get out of bed today. I don't know what happened. I'm just gonna say I deserved a lazy day. That's what I'm gonna say. I was trying to have like a bedhead look, but this wig really just falls into place. Get messy, bitch. Should I just take these off? Oh gosh, no, keep them on. All right, so because I slept all day today, I did nothing productive except shop for some Sephora shit from Instacart. So I got my Sephora bag, my Sephora wall. You know, I was tweaking, like I'm so peeved by that one skinny line that I messed up. I don't want to do it over. What did I get from Sephora? I got this Buxom lip gloss. I love their lip glosses. What is? I got some Smashbox lipstick because I don't have any brown. What is this? Oh, shadow and liner set. I'm wondering if that'll be easier for like my no makeup knowledge having ass. Got a little tiny brown pencil. Oh, I got some Kat Von D. I've never actually tried Kat Von D. It's a liquid lipstick. I think it's a red. I'm hoping for like a real bold red because right now I feel like all the reds I have are kind of orange. Got a new pencil sharpener because I lost mine. And then I got this Buxom chapstick. I actually took this out of the box. I've been using it and it's weird. I have it on right now and it clearly looks like it's tinted. But like, this is what it looks like. It doesn't look tinted. But it feels really good. It legit smells like... Did you guys ever use hair grease when you were kids? Y'all ever use that Sulfur 8? Came in like a little yellow tube. Literally. That's what it smells like. It smells like Sulfur 8. But this also just feels good, so I'm like not mad at it. It's called the Big O. Raunchy. Alright guys, but I don't remember much about the video that I edited this yesterday as a part of Vlogmas for yesterday. It was too long and it seemed unrelated. I think I talk about like being comfortable charging people for things that you do in life and not being shy or ashamed of it. I notice this a lot in Second Life. People do like to shame everyone for not giving free stuff unless you are like creating a product. They don't respect time. It seems like it's just stuff that I noticed. So I talk about that today pretty candidly. So I hope it doesn't offend. I don't think so. Y'all know me. I'll just get messy. The other videos, I wasn't intentionally trying to have messy hair. It's just like, I just looked like that. And then when I was playing it back and editing, I was like, girl, why you look like this? This is like the wig that behaves. Don't behave wig. Be wild. Be free. I watched that Selena series on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. First of all, it's heartbreaking. I think I was like full-blown bawling out every single episode. But it's also like my sensitive time of the month. So that could have played a role in my emotions. But I felt like it was sad because you know how it ends and it's just like so hard. Even the happy moments, I'm like, this is sad because you know where it's going. But also just like their relationship with their family was so touching. It was just all so touching. It was too much. This is the remix. Did y'all forget I shaved all my hair off? Gosh damn, that really gets all up in my face. All right. Hey again, it's me again. So just a midday update. I just finished like all of my early afternoon meetings. I have 30 minutes before my next one for work. I'm gonna try to get some dishes done and maybe throw a little laundry in before my next meeting. My next and final meeting is at 3 p.m. and then I'm done for the day. But what I want to do some things in SL at some point today. So what I started doing, can you see my computer? Is this the good angle? Is this the over the shoulder shot? Also, this is something I did want to talk about because what I'm working on now, is it this one? There's a page on my site, my review/sponsorship policy. So it's getting tricky, and I need to really sort through this about how I'm dealing with sponsorships, because of course we're dancing over into, there are a couple of real life brands that I work with. We'll talk about all that one day. But basically, because I work with real life brands, I don't want that to be confused with what my like Second Life things look like. But what I always see, we know I have some biases toward the Second Life creator blogger relationship. We know I still have them. They ain't going anywhere. I still plan on doing some more deep dives. But one thing that frustrates me is I get a lot of people asking me to do videos for their brands or their products in Second Life, and being flabbergasted when I tell them either this is what it's gonna cost you, or like this is the type of schedule we're working on. Like, no, I can't turn anything around for you for this event that you have premiering in 3 days, and I sure as hell can't do it for free. And what I find very frustrating in Second Life is that creators, like 3D mesh artists, understand that artists should be paid for their time and their work, but they still think, you know, because they're doing their work in like I don't know, whatever the meshing programs, whatever, Maya, that their time is more valuable versus someone doing their work in Photoshop and Premiere Pro. Like, no, we still gonna pay for my time, and I ain't doing shit for free. I'm sorry. But there are some creators that I work with in Second Life who we have developed a relationship like that, and we are gonna start doing content together. And I'm not a fan of putting money in anyone's pocket that does nothing for me. So that's another thing. I feel like people need to stop being embarrassed about this, or stop being afraid of it. You need to know what's in it for you when you sign up for a partnership or, you know, a relationship with someone. It doesn't always have to be financial, but you need to ask yourself every single time someone's asking you to do something, what's in it for you? And I know people like to call that selfish. No, honey. This is capitalism. This is someone who's wanting to work with you to benefit themselves, usually financially. They want you to do something that's going to make them money. I need to catch my breath. Every single time anyone asks me to do any single thing, I'm thinking, what's in it for me? And if it's not financial, then, you know, I go through a series of things. All right, is this going to put money in my pocket? Maybe not. Is this going to give me more exposure where I want there to be more exposure? If not, if it's not one of those two things, or is it gonna like just make something about my life easier? If it's not a yes to any of those, then that's not a relationship that I really need to foster or build with a brand that wants me to make them money. I think it's convenient sometimes, you know, when brands, like when I'm about to go do a Sunday get ready with me and brands have sent me product that I can try on. I think that's a normal relationship a lot of people have. What I don't think is normal is you sending me something, you saying I have to absolutely use it, and I have to do it on your time frame. That sounds like you should be paying me at that point. But anyway, so on my actual blog, I need to kind of rework my sponsorship policy and just what my relationship looks like with brands, and I have to kind of separate them from real life and Second Life because I'm working with different types. But then I have to make this like separate Second Life creators side. And essentially what I'm going to do is I have a couple of constant days where I stream, and I want to be fair to, so a lot of times what I'm talking about is people that are the bigger brands, the ones that have been established, they're making financial gain from their businesses here. It's not like the person who's just trying to learn and wanting to get their name out there. I think there's a very big difference. However, I don't plan on just treating people differently or like pricing people differently based on the size of their business. That's not my business. They're not hiring me as their marketing consultant. They are, you know, requesting a product from me, which is marketing, but you know what I mean. So there are a couple different things that I'm doing because I think it'll be fair to wide audiences. Is I live stream twice a week, and that's always a constant. Sometimes I live stream on Saturday. So what I do is I have this content calendar that shows all of my upcoming live streams for creators. It's not specific, it doesn't tell specific topics, but it tells the type of things that I could share in that video. So if someone wants to submit their products, they could send them over, and you know, as I'm sourcing things for the video, I could choose from them, and then I'll just make sure to shout out their brand, tell people where to shop, include links and all of that. I think that's fair. I'm not guaranteeing anyone I'll use it. If I don't end up using it in that video, that's very likely that I'll end up using it at some point. I don't live my Second Life just to live it. I honestly do this for YouTube at this point. But yeah, so there's those two options. So every Wednesday or Sunday, depending on what it is, if they want to send product, I'll have a list of the type of products that are relevant for that video, and they could just send it over. I put instructions on exactly how to send it. I say the exact deadline for it to be considered for this specific video. If it doesn't get used in this video, there's a possibility it could get used in another. It costs you nothing. It saved me time from going out and trying to find all this stuff right before my stream, because outside of streaming, I have very little time in Second Life. So this type of relationship, there's benefit for both of us. So that's the first thing. So I need to go finish my content calendar and share that with some of the stores that have asked about it, and then just publish it on the blog. I'll probably do that after I've shared it with stores that have already expressed an interest, so I don't have to like try to work through too many things at once. The other option is for people who want something very specific. So I know a couple of different beauty brands have asked me to do, like, remember way back in the day, way back in the beginning of my channel, I used to do these like beauty haul videos, or like a full video dedicated to a certain brand that I just really liked. I don't do those very often anymore, just because, again, I don't have all that much time to shop. But there are a couple of brands that want to do something very specific for their brand, where I talk a little about their brand, but I'm really just going through products only for their brand. So it's a very dedicated video. So I just need to put up my pricing on the site too, so they can figure out what they want to do. Pricing and schedule. Well, you have to put a price on your time, essentially. And I think I have a general price on what my time is. Because just because it's Second Life, it doesn't require any less work than real life, but it's a different currency. So I do try to keep that in mind. But that's about it. But moral of this story, I guess, is to, what's in it for you, honey? That's the situation. Oh, the other thing that I always have an issue with, so I've gotten to this weird point in SL where people are very flabbergasted when I charge for things. Granted, I've discounted a lot of stuff because a lot of you guys are new to Second Life, so I'm not trying to overcharge you. So like things like the gym and stuff like that, like there are so many other places that are the same concept that charge a lot more, and usually when I look at it, I'm trying to be conscious of that. I'm like, I don't want to just undercut them because I have the budget to, but I'm trying to appeal to an audience that may be new to Second Life, or maybe budgeting a little different than some of the residents that have been here for years. But at the same time, I don't want to make it look like I'm trying to monopolize by having these crazy small prices. But what I've been seeing lately is a lot of people get really surprised in Second Life when I charge for things. Like, just because you make money, are you not supposed to continue making money? And I've seen this in real life sometimes too. Just because you make a certain amount of money, people think that you should be doing something for free. No, keep making your coin, no matter how much coin you are making. So I think that's another thing that I've run into when, you know, people ask me to do stuff for their brand, or, you know, put money in their pocket for free. They really come back with, well, you make so much money in Second Life already. And I'm like, yeah, that's that story. I'm also about to withdraw from Second Life. I like to withdraw every couple of days because it makes me nervous to have it in there, because also me and Second Life have some trust issues right now. I made a video a couple of months or weeks ago about when I got banned from Second Life and basically had no access to all the money that I had in there. I don't like that. So I take my money out every couple of days. This week was crazy, so I'm taking out 353,000 Linden. I'm not saying that to flex. I feel like I like to say, or I feel like right now there's just a lot more interest in Second Life right now, and I'm always talking about you can actually make money in Second Life. So let's just look at what 350,000 is. That's $1,400. So I mean, I'm in a lot of groups that are like entrepreneurial, and they make very serious videos, and I make like these playing videos, and I'm like, I'm just attracted to those kind of groups because of what, you know, I do in real life. Even though this is not my business venture here, I still have my real life. This is still my hobby, but as I feel like when you're just naturally an entrepreneur, your hobbies are still entrepreneurial. So my hobby is still making me $1,400 a week. So it's possible. And that was not to flex again. That was literally to just paint a picture. So also I have some ideas what I want to do with this Vlogmas. So one, it's Christmas, obviously. I'm gonna be doing some Christmas things. I want to bring you guys on the journey. My mom's actually coming to visit. This will be her first Christmas chilling out with me in this apartment. I might do 2 Christmas trees because there are 2 spaces where it could look kind of cute. I'm probably going to also make the overall theme, I feel like for Vlogmas this year, is kind of just do it. So you guys know I jumped into YouTube kind of out of nowhere and was just like, well, I'm just gonna do it. Like, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know how to stream. I didn't know what streaming was. I hadn't gone live before. I hadn't used any of that software. No one was telling me how. No one was like answering my questions. 'Cause I remember there were a couple of people that did videos in Second Life and I was like asking them questions and they were like not about it. So I looked it up. I did a lot of research, figured some things out, finally got things to stream right, learned so much about computers. And then finally a couple of months ago when I turned on my camera, that's a whole new thing that I have to learn of. To learn about cameras and microphones. The sound on this sounds terrible because I don't have a microphone for my camera because I'm not used to doing things just on the camera. So I do have to get one. I had to learn about lighting. I've learned so much about lighting, it's ridiculous. Even though I'm not making use of any of that right now. What are you gonna do? Moral of the story is I just dived in, I learned along the way, and I've taken you guys along that rocky ass road with me. So thank you for your patience. So I think, you know, overall theme is just do it. I hope to, like with each video, to do something that makes me a little uncomfortable possibly, but that I'm just gonna do anyway. So yesterday, starting this, that was my first hurdle, just even getting started. Today, honestly leaving the fucking apartment. So it's been a while since I've been just like out and about, and that was super like anxiety inducing. But also there are a couple other things in regards to the channel that I wanted to do that I haven't done yet. I think, you know, we can kind of use this next milestone that I'm approaching as a way to do it. So getting close to 10,000 subscribers. Channel memberships have always been at the back of my head this whole time. Trying to figure out what content I could do for channel memberships. Granted, I can't start them now because I don't think I can add anything else on top of Vlogmas, but there are some things that I want to do, like, you know, private live streams, because there are some live streams that I don't want to do like in front of everyone. I just want to be able to edit a video and give it to you guys. But you know, some people who just like the content and like the long streams, besides the ones I already do, I'm gonna leave those streams alone. But in addition to that, other live streams. So I'm also gonna bring you along that journey as I get my membership set up, get badges set up, get merch set up, and then I do plan on doing some type of party celebration stream thing for Christmas and for 10,000 to celebrate. So I'm gonna take you guys along that journey with me to get ready and to plan it and to get all of that in motion. There's something else. Oh, y'all know I've been like nervous to play other games, which is crazy. I don't know why, but I plan on playing some other games. And I think when I went out today, there were so many billboards for Cyberpunk, and I know everyone's been talking about Cyberpunk, but I haven't actually watched a trailer or even looked up what this game is. So finally last night I watched and I fell in love, and I was like, okay, sold, they got me. So I'm probably gonna play that. I don't know if I'm gonna do it live. I'm probably gonna record it first because I haven't played another game other than Second Life on stream besides The Sims, but nothing else. That'll be an experience, and for some reason I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous about bringing that type of content to my channel. Don't know why I'm nervous, but again, this is the month where I can just say I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do what I want to do. I hope that it somehow inspires you to just do whatever the hell you kind of have in the back of your mind. Just like rip the band-aid off and do it. I'm gonna keep doing stuff all month that I really just don't want to do, but I kind of want to do. You know what I mean? and like, moral of the story is, if I can do it, like me who literally doesn't want to do anything ever and also has no time to do anything can manage to do things, I have full-blown faith that you guys can too. I also want to like take you a little bit behind the scenes on what it was like to transition from being off camera to on camera, just in case you're considering it, and maybe sharing some of the things that you need or sharing some insight. There's also some other cool stuff that I want to do for other people that are getting on Second Life YouTube. I know it's become, I'm looking at the channels I need to create, but I know a lot of people on my Discord server are starting YouTube channels, and I want to make sure that I can also be of service and help. And I'm telling you, when I learned a lot, and it took so much time out of like my life. So if I can help you guys in any way, I want to do that. One thing I'm going to do is each week I'm going to feature someone's content on my community tab. I also want to, I'm trying to figure out, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I can do to kind of bring us all together. Maybe share some tips with you guys. I haven't figured that out yet. Because me, myself, I follow a lot of those type of channels. I'm in a lot of those communities now. why I just started joining other communities for YouTubers, and it's been really cool. And I'm thinking if we could do something like that in Second Life, that would be awesome. I tried it before, but it was with YouTubers that I just didn't know, honestly, in Second Life. It didn't work out. Nobody wants to talk to each other. So I think, you know, it'll work better for me coming from people that I know share the interests. I know what some of their general interests are. I know a lot of you. So I think just me being able to share my expertise with people who are already in my community will be fucking fabulous. And I'm excited about that. And there's probably a lot I can learn from you guys. I mean, I think, you know, just being in a space where we can all learn from each other is super awesome. So that is all for my Vlogmas video today. I don't know how long this is going to be. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, YouTube things, like, subscribe, comment. Again, more of what you want to see during Vlogmas. I haven't gotten to Christmas stuff yet. I know, it's just very early for me to get to that, but things die. I don't have a green thumb. Also, my mom's coming to visit, so I'm trying to save a few things for when she gets here. She'll be here very soon. Can't wait to take y'all to the airport. But anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you on stream. Do not forget, I'm streaming today, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard. Come hang out, and we're just gonna have a day. I think I'm gonna do another Cooper body review after I've had it for a month. We're gonna do some no budget Cooper shopping. I'm probably gonna be doing a little bit of a shopping giveaway. You know, 'tis the season, so let's get into it. I will see you guys then. Bye. Real talk, I low-key hope we can capture one of these fucking ghosts that I'm always seeing during Vlogmas. Like, weird shit be happening in my apartment. Something weird just happened, and I can't even figure out like what I saw. What are you gonna do?
Just the other day, saw you looking my way.